Prior to Cogent, our office was very disorganized, and I was fairly stressed out with my position here and thinking maybe I might have made a mistake in purchasing our family business. Our company is 66 years old. I'm the third generation Keefe to own the company. When I purchased the company, I became the sole management. My father, he retired, and our lead service manager and estimator retired along with him. And there was not a management team in place. We just were operating the way we'd always operated. So we had kind of outgrown the mom and pop business plan. Everything came in here to me. Every question regarding an invoice that needed to be sent, or material for a job, technical questions on our job, bookkeeping questions, accounting questions, everything was coming in here to me. I was checking our bank account daily to make sure we had the funds to pay our vendors and our employees, and I was stressed out. So I would go home from work worried about our cash flow. When Cogent arrived, I was at least 90 days behind on our invoicing. I really did feel very overwhelmed. I felt like it was spinning out of control. It was just getting bigger and bigger, and I couldn't stop it long enough to get control of it. Working with Sandra was very eye-opening. It was a tough process, but it was also very enlightening. Well, I just felt like, oh my goodness, I really need a plan. I feel like I need a map. If I had a map I could follow, things would be better for me. If working with Cogent is going to get me a map, then I'm going to do it. But I was very nervous because it is a sizable investment, and I was already having issues where I'm watching my bank account every day. It was very, very stressful. But at the end with Sandra, I agreed to have the Cogent consultant come in. Working with Mick has been very easy. He's been very respectful, and he came in the beginning and he just kind of observed for a little bit, and then we made a plan. First thing that Mick suggested was that I put a management team in place. So we advertised within our organization, which was wonderful. Really kind of helped get everybody together to work together and see that this is really a team, and that it's just not all on Kay, and it's all Kay's responsibility. I mean, we need to work together to get things done. And so things are running much smoother with the management team in place. Everyone seems happier. We're working together better, more as a team. And I have more time to run my business instead of letting my business run me. Cogent helped us to streamline the work. We're now doing our credit card processing in the field, which is saving us money on the processing fees, plus time for office employees to process the payments. And then we're also looking at the way we're bidding our jobs. So we used to bid it the old-fashioned way, where we would use a pen and a paper, the way that my father and my grandfather did it. And now we have a program in place where we can actually price the jobs on the spot, rather than come back and there be a 2 or 3 day delay, which in some cases cost us the jobs. We have a true accounts receivable department and an accounts payable department. Someone calls regarding an accounts receivable issue, we know where to send them, and that person is now in charge of that, and it's working out very well. Our receivables are now going out the next day after the service work has happened. So our cash flow has improved. I don't feel like I constantly need to check the bank account anymore to see if we have money to pay our bills, because we do. It's coming in daily. I was very concerned about having the money to pay for this in the beginning. That was my biggest worry. When Sandra kept saying, are you ready to make a change? And I'm like, I am, but, and she's like, no, there's no buts. I'm like, but I don't know how I'm gonna pay for it. Things have turned around, and I do not have that worry today. I feel so much better in general, in all aspects of my life, but I used to really dread coming to the office, and now I look forward to coming in. Cogent is helping me to achieve my goals, personally and professionally. I look forward to a continued relationship with Cogent and Mick. We're at the end of our project, but I don't think that is going to be the end. I imagine that my company, which is 66 years old, will be here for another 60 years. My advice to anyone that would consider Cogent and might be on the fence about it is it is guaranteed, and it works. And so you just need to give it a chance, and it could change your life too.